AI video tools are evolving fast, but most of them still feel like experiments. Cool demos, shaky result, and almost no real control. But recently, Kling 3.0 started appearing everywhere, and that immediately caught my attention because this model isn't built for random clips. It's built for cinematic continuity, physics, and storytelling. So in this video, I'm going to use Kling 3.0 directly on ImagineArt, run real prompts on screen, and see how it actually performs, not just in theory, but in practice. Kling 3.0 is the next generation upgrade over Kling Video 2.6, and its main focus is simple: longer, more coherent video generation, better physics and camera movement, consistent characters and objects, native audio and dialogue support, multi-shot logic without breaking the scene. Instead of generating one fragile clip at a time, Kling 3.0 tries to understand the entire scene structure before rendering. Now let's actually see how this looks inside ImagineArt. So right now I'm inside ImagineArt, and from the dashboard I'm heading straight into the video generation section where Kling 3.0 is available. Alright, let's test text to video first. I'll use a structured prompt that gives Kling 3.0 real cinematic instructions. A cozy evening scene. A man walks down a quiet street at sunset, soft, warm lights from shop windows, gentle wind moving his coat. Camera tracks from medium shot to close-up slowly, native audio with ambient street music and distant chatter. Notice how it tries to interpret camera movement along with scene details. That's part of the multi-shot storytelling logic Kling 3.0 uses by default. Next, let's raise the complexity. I'm going to try multi-prompt for this one. Scene 1. Wide drone-style shot of an empty highway at sunrise. A motorcycle speeds forward, long shadows on the road. Scene 2. Side tracking shot of the bike weaving between vehicles. Camera stays level and smooth, realistic speed and motion blur. Scene 3. Low-angle close-up of the rider gripping the handlebar tightly, wind hitting the jacket. Engine sound grows louder. And hit generate. As you can see, that Kling 3.0 has done an amazing job when we talk about consistency over multiple shots, while maintaining great video quality levels. Now, image to video. This is where a lot of AI tools struggle with natural motion, but Kling 3.0 has improved its subject and motion consistency. I am going to add this image as reference and see if it can create a sequence based on this image. Prompt: an old Japanese man standing at a railway platform waiting for the train as it arrives. He then enters the train, looks around to find a seat, finds one next to a man. He sits next to the man and wishes him good morning in Japanese language. And look, not only it gave a very natural video, but also the background sound effects are on point, and it created the whole scene without breaking any faces, plus the native language. This is truly crazy. Now for the last test, we need to show the capability of Kling 3.0 in following instruction and direction in POV shots. So we'll show a POV shot from a pterodactyl flying over the jungle, through a cave, spotting other dinosaurs below it. And wow, the quality is incredible, and the scene is exactly what I had envisioned. So yeah, after testing Kling 3.0 properly, I'd say it's definitely one of the more structured and advanced AI video models out there yet. The multi-scene control, the camera movement understanding, and especially the lip sync and native audio, that's where it stands out. It's nothing short of magic. You only need to guide it well and give it clear direction, and the results will be actually impressive. There's also a user guide available on their website, which you can use if you're just starting out. And remember, Kling 3.0 doesn't need complex prompting. You only need to write everything in detail in simple language. That will work wonders too. If you want me to push this further, longer scenes, more intense action, or maybe full short film style, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.